So my name is Logan. I work at Atlas USA. The game that we're showing right now is Shin Megami Tensei IV Apocalypse. It's the direct sequel to Shin Megami Tensei IV. It picks up from the neutral route of Shin Megami Tensei IV, and basically adds story-wise adds a third element to the war between Merkaba and Lucifer, of the divine powers who have their own motivations for wanting to co-opt humanity for their own purposes. The mechanics of the game are it's a very traditional, a little bit more hardcore JRPG. It's really for people that love paying attention to things like elemental strengths and weaknesses, and buffs and debuffs, and really making sure that you're in the most powerful position that you can be in a battle. And the changes from SMT4 largely are quality of life changes. There's a map available now in the Tokyo overworld that will leave players lost quite a bit less. There's a few new elements that were added to encourage players to explore the dungeons a little more extensively, like the Jade Dagger, which you'll see in this gameplay, that is basically a power point that you have to be able to get to a wall from that power point within a certain number of steps to be able to destroy that wall and continue on that path. So a few of the other changes include the partner system is a lot more powerful in this game from SMT4. It activates a lot more often. Your partners are a lot more intelligent to your needs in a battle, and their abilities are just a lot more robust. They can really they can get a lot of debuffs on the enemies while they're buffing you and also healing you. They really changed around the gameplay quite a bit, and once you build up your full partner gauge, they can actually completely cancel out the enemy's turn and just give you an entire other turn without the enemy having had anything to say about it. Yeah, so Navarre returns in this game from Shin Megami Tensei IV. He is now a ghost, and your initial introduction to him is him running around downtown trying to find anybody that can even see him, because as you know from Navarre's personality, if you're familiar with him, he sort of needs to constantly be acknowledged and really needs everybody around him to be looking at him and thinking about him and talking to and about him. So he becomes this ghost that can't be seen by anybody, and it kind of puts him in his place and puts him on starting a little bit more of a character journey and growing a little bit from SMT4. Yeah, so smirking was present in Shin Megami Tensei IV as well, but it's basically it's a guarantee of a crit when your character is smirking. Characters will smirk by doing things like hitting weaknesses of the enemy and things like that. And the smirk basically will either guarantee a crit, or certain skills will actually say, they will do a certain amount of damage, and if smirking, they'll also lower, they'll debuff the enemy basically. So it gives you the ability to really take two birds with one stone against some really powerful bosses that show up later in the game.
All right, awesome. Thanks so much for talking.
Yeah, thank you very much.